Hi guys, welcome to Paranormal Shadows. Don't panic, the lads are on location. They're out on location. You're not going to get us chatting all night, I promise you. We got a good show coming up for you tonight. The boys have gone back to a location where we have had some fantastic evidence before. In fact, last time I was down there, absolutely scared the life out of me. The only reason that we are here and the boys are there is because Matt wants to run some experiments and this is a better platform to work from. So welcome to Paranormal Shadows. I'm Shelley. This is my daughter Kayleigh. So you've got mother and daughter duo here tonight and father and son out in the field. So I'm going to bring Matt in. So 2 seconds. You all right? All set up?
Hello. Long time no see.
How you doing? Right, so I want to quickly say hello to some of the guys that have come in, Matt.
Okay, yeah.
Sarah Cook says the background is epic. Thank you. Alex, hi Alex, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. Janet, hi. I do believe if I go up, there's so many comments. I think we're actually, yeah, we're joined by Nettie. Good evening, Nettie. The lovely Tracy's joined us tonight, Matt, as well.
Good.
Nice to see you. We have team on. Karen's on with us. Good evening, guys.
As well.
Oh, Steve's here as well. Oh. Hi, Sal. How are you doing? Mel. Nice to see you all. Right, so we have got. Do you want to tell the guys? Hi, Val. Do you want to tell the guys what's going to happen tonight, Matt?
Will do. We've been on location for 5 to 10 minutes, and not too long. We've got some equipment with us. Going to try a few different things tonight, as well as the old traditional stuff that we always do. So if I can show you quickly, we have first time on location. We have the Ouija box. It's the first time it's been out. We're going to run some ITC applications through this amp and some pedals. We got echo and reverb through this guitar amp set up here. We're using the PSB 11 for some REM, so you can see there anything comes in contact it's going to sound. We've got 2 cat balls we're going to place on various locations around the site. Then we've got some experiments to try out a little bit later. We have a tablet with a Connect, so we're going to see if we can pick up any figures. It's going to be static. We're not going to be walking about with that. It's quite important because it can sometimes give false positives. So it's important that we keep that on a table. We'll have it looking over the site that we're at. If we pick up anything strange.
It's my personal favourite, that one.
Anything different on that, you're going to see it live. As well as dictaphone, if we do some EVP stuff, we got a modern day dictaphone here, but we've got something a little bit different we want to try, and I'll show you that now. We have an old style dictaphone there, so it's records onto a tape. It's not digital, so that'd be interesting. So we'll give that a go. So I'm going to get set up a little bit more settled here. Michelle, you want to go back to a few of the comments, have a chat with people. Anyone's got any questions, let us know, bring them up, and we'll try and answer them. I'll quickly tell you about the site. We've been here before, and we didn't get what we expected. What we got here was reference to pilots, possibly from World War II, witches, which was the surprising replies we got through the spirit box here.
Some quite eerie responses as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't what we expected at all, because where we are, put it in the background, these are sarsen stones. And we're on, it's a burial chamber. Okay, so it's a megalithic site. And these stones were once stood up with a large stone on top, a little bit like Stonehenge. And there was once an entrance, and it was a burial site for locals in the area. Most commonly farmers and local families would be buried here. So the site itself has got lots of history, but it's very interesting. It's always been interesting. So I'll hand you back over to Shell, go through some comments, put your questions down, and we'll try and ask them in the sessions.
We'll leave you to crack on then, Matt, and let us know when you're ready, yeah?
I will do.
All right, love. Don't be too long. Right, guys. So, there you go. Interesting night ahead. We're just waiting for them to set up, and as soon as they do set up, we will get back to them as quick as we can. I'm going to read some messages very quickly. Hi, Helen. How you doing? Hope you're well. Who else we got?
Wendy from Michigan.
Wendy from Michigan. Hi, Wendy. Thank you for joining us this evening. Lovely to see you with us. Who else we got? Hi, Janet. Hi, everyone. Hi, Diane. We're very well. Thank you very much. We're really, really excited to be back out on the field. And I've got some exciting news. We will be very, very soon. For those that know about the cow field, we will be back there shortly too. Not tonight, obviously, but sometime real soon. I promise you. Hi, Sophie. How you doing? Yeah. So we've got some great stuff coming up. We've actually been planning today a few really, really notorious locations to go and visit and do lives from, and one thing another. Not only that, we want you guys to take part as well, you know, with some of the stuff we've got coming up in the near future. You know, you guys are going to be a big part of it. Hi, Sandra. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Lovely to see you all. So if you could share this for me, guys. I'm just waiting for the guys to get set up. I'll check back in a minute or so. I'm quite excited about the experiment tonight. Matt's done the experiment before. It's a sensory deprivation. But tonight we're going to do it a little bit differently. So you guys, I'll explain the experiment. It's gonna work by removing some senses, such as the sight and the hearing. And what's going to happen is you remove the sight and the hearing, and it enhances other senses, such as you know, the touch, the smell, and everything else. But we're going to ask questions from this end. So before he does that, I'll get you guys to bring in, send in some questions for me to ask from this end. And that way we could see, you know, see if it affects him, which will be quite interesting.
We have someone from YouTube.
Oh, we have a YouTube. Hi, Mandy Mo. How are you, my lovely? Hi, Helena. I'm really, really excited about tonight. And the experiments. I'm really, really excited. So let's just go back and see if Matt is ready.
It's mute on his own.
Hello?
No.
Hang on, there we go. You all right?
Yes, all good. So I put over the layout. We've got the Ouija box here set up on the table. We've got the two dictaphones, the analog dictaphone and the digital dictaphone. Over here we got the setup for the apps afterwards. We got the REM pods just here, and we also got the two cat balls on the sarsen stones. One there. Where's the second one, Callum?
Can I just say,
One over there.
did you mention about the pilot?
I said that, look, surprisingly, last time we had communication from a pilot.
We've had it. We've been there 3 times now, and every time we've been there, we've had communication with a World War II pilot. So I really would like to try and get a name tonight, if we can, and maybe a bit more history, just so we can try and look him up, if possible.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. I apologise, I got my camera flipped, but on this end, I'll have to go through a menu to change my camera. So I'd rather just keep it this way and not have any issues with flipping stuff. So, shall we start with the Ouija box?
Yeah, I'll just mute and leave you to it.
Okay. All right, so we're going to start with the Ouija box, which is an FM sweep spirit box. It's going to scan through really quickly FM stations. It has a reverb built in, so that there'll be a little bit of effects. As far as background noise, we are
Close to it.
yeah, there's a road that isn't busy, but there's the occasional passing car. One just went past, so it's probably 100 meters away from us now. You may occasionally hear that. Okay, so we give this a quick blast. As I said, it's the first time it's been used on location. So, can I ask any spirits at this location? We mean you no harm, no disrespect. Can you come forward, please, and give us a message? Can you tell us your name? Tell us your name, please. Do we have a pilot with us? Anybody from World War II? Anybody from World War One? So, just quickly, you guys are our ears really for this because it's very difficult. We're sure we heard then, possibly, I got hit by cars.
Yeah, I got hit by cars, which I was doing some research before we came, and there has been.
That is common for this site, and we had it last time. So let's. Can you tell us more about the car accident or being hit by cars?
How many spirits are here this night?
I'm just going to move. Just going to move the box onto the stones. Let's just move around the site. Is that better for you? Hello, Catherine. Stephen, how you doing, bro? Okay.
Spirit, is there anywhere you'd like us to put the box in particular?
Help. How can we help you? I appreciate it might be difficult for you to communicate. Can you give us a date, please, of either when you was here or when you passed away? A date.
Could you even possibly give us your name, Spirit? Or your age? How old are you?
Okay, I'm going to walk with the box. Can you tell me where to stop?
Matt,
You all right?
Matt, can you hear me?
Yes.
Right, guys, if you can hear anything that's coming through, can you please comment? Because obviously sometimes it's very hard when you're on location to hear it. So if you do hear it or hear anything, please let Matt know, and I'll put the comment up. Thank you.
Shell, you're going to have to let us know because I can't see the comments you send. So
I will put the comments up on the screen.
yes, please, yeah.
Right, okie dokie.
All right.
Hey.
How are you doing? Can you tell me your name, please?
Spirit, what's your name? We're just here to hear your story.
I heard the female. I did hear the female come through. I'm going to stay just here. Can the female come back through? Can we ask that the female comes back through, please? Thank you. Can you tell us your name? Welcome, Angel. Thank you.
That's a good evening, Matt.
Good evening to you.
Thank you.
We come with respect. Just want to hear your story. Do you know what this board is? Do you know what this was used for? Angel Crystal, I can try, she said. Thank you.
Is the female still here with us? Still here.
Line said I see. So people are hearing someone trying to come through, which is good.
To the female, you keep trying to communicate with us. Can you tell me your name, please? So we can call you by your proper name. Let's get to know each other.
Do you mind us being here? Are we intruding? Thank you. I'm sure it said it's a legend. Thank you. Not sure.
Matt,
Yes.
I just heard, after you said it's a legend, she said, that's right, it's a legend. Clear as day.
Wonder what that could refer to.
I don't know. Ask more about it.
Let me ask about that
It's a
reply.
female voice again, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
We heard you say it's a legend. What are you referring to? You referring to this Long Barrow, the burial chamber? Did that say ghost?
I think you did.
Are you telling us you're a ghost? What connection do you have to this site? Is it? Exactly, Steve. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ghost. Yeah, people heard ghost. Thank you for telling us. We are here to give you a voice and to tell us your story. What connection do you have to this site?
Was you brought up in the surrounding villages? Did you grow up around here?
I do, Paul. Why didn't you wait? I just heard. Do you mean last time we was here? Last time we was here, we said that we'll be back, and we'll be back soon. But due to the current situation, we haven't been back for a while. So I do apologise. We are here now.
You're back, as you said.
It could, Steve. It could well be. Could well be. We did promise you we'd come back, and we are here now.
Come back.
Back, come back. I'm sure that said.
Are you happy we're back? Do you like us here communicating with you?
She is one of the stronger spirits here, Steve, as we know.
Don't tell a lie.
Okay, we're going to try something a little bit different now. So thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. But in the time that we're here, we want to give you as many opportunities as we can to talk to us. So can you say goodbye for us, please? Just for a minute.
Bye, spirit.
Okay. Thank you. Speak to you again in a second. I think that was quite interesting.
Quite a few responses there, weren't there?
That was really epic. You should have kept it going.
Yeah, we'll come back to it, but I say with the time we got, I want to get through as much as we can, as well as the
You've got all the
sensory.
time in the world, darling. I'm enjoying.
Hold that, because it'd be annoying.
It
I
was
want to
really
get through as much
clear.
as I can time, so we
What do
can
you
ask for.
want to do now?
Sorry.
What do you want to do now?
Well, I think we should do some EVP just while the sun's going down a little bit.
Okay.
We've got an EVP, and I want to do some questions. So if anyone's got a question, if they want to post it in the comments for us, please, and we'll ask them as we're doing the session. But what I want to do, I want to record on the two devices at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start both. I'm going to start both recording, and then we'll listen back to both of them. So we'll keep them short, keep them 1 to 2 minutes long. So let us know your questions.
Yeah, I'm just going to go through some comments just while waiting for some questions to come through. Evening, Andrew. How are you? Hope you're all well. Angel says very different. Good contact. Sarah said that was amazing. Lots of people are really loving that new format.
It's interesting. Let me just flip my camera.
I think you're going to have to make a few more of those, you know. I think a few people, you know, we've had quite a few people ask for one, so I think they're going to be quite popular. So,
it was definitely it was a different session. It was quite clear. I heard this end, and then I saw by people commenting we're hearing the same as well, which is good. Yeah, so we'll maybe do 1 or 2 more of those.
Yeah. So, guys, can you get your questions in for EVP? You've had a bit of a spirit box. Is there something that you would like to ask so that Matt can do an EVP session? I'm just waiting for some questions to come in. Do you want to start by asking your own questions, Matt, as you know the history of the place?
Okay.
And then as comments come in or questions come in, then I'll post them up in the comments.
Yeah,
Yes,
let me just.
Yes, Paul, he did make it. That's what he does. Matt makes apps and spirit boxes and other equipment for paranormal investigations. So, yeah.
All right, I'm just sorting the camera out. Right, so as I said, we've got 2 here, modern digital dictaphone and an old-fashioned analog. This one we're running a microphone that's going to be laying on a sarsen stone. So I'm going to lay it there. Right, so I'm going to start recording on both machines. I'm going to ask maybe 5 questions, and then we'll listen back, see what we get. All right. Okay, so me stop that for a second because this one doesn't want to start recording.
Try to turn it on and back off.
No. Can you get me the second dictaphone for you, please? And we'll do a quick session on this one and we'll come back to the modern day one. I'm just starting, Cal, so if you take the batteries out of that one, put the microphone in that one, swap it around. Okay, Spirit, I'm going to ask you some questions. If you can tell us or speak to us through the device in my hand. Is there a female spirit here? Are you able to tell us your name? Can you tell us why you're in this location? Are you buried in the chamber? And can you tell us the year that you passed away, please? Okay, let's listen back. Now, because it's analog, you're going to hear, just like, you know, from 20, 30 years ago, it's going to sound quite bad audio.
Tinny.
But sometimes that can be beneficial to EVPs. So let's have a listen back.
Plus all the other things that went on, and the rest of the things that go, mate. I've told you.
What is that?
Never heard that one.
That was recording because the red light was on.
There you go.
Is that one ready set up to go?
Yeah.
Can you take that a minute and I'm just going to listen back to this quickly, see what's going on.
Yeah, Matt's just sorting out the dictaphone that's going on there. Not too sure what's going on.
Yep.
Got it?
I have. Just rewinding it back now. Okay.
Is there a female spirit here? Are you able to tell us your name? Can you tell us why you're in this location? Are you buried in the chamber? And can you tell us the year that you passed away, please?
Okay, so that was That was different. I think that the sound of the analog cassette could possibly benefit EVPs because it's giving them a sound to give us their voice, very much like the Spirit Box does. So I think that's going to work really well, and it's the first time we've used that. So now we're going to do it again. Hearing a male whisper. I saw some comments come up there that people were saying that they heard some voices there. So it's definitely one to listen back to. Okay, so I'm going to start recording on both devices. Is there any questions to ask, Shell?
Yes, Matt. I'm going to put them up on the screen. There's quite a few questions, so I'll put them up on the screen as you start recording. All right.
I'll start recording, then I'll ask questions as they come up.
Okay.
Right. Can you comfortable, Cal? Stand still.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. Can I ask you, Spirit? Is the female with a young boy? Can I ask what era you're from, please? What decade? What century? Can you tell us what the last date you remember is, please? In earlier communication, we heard the lady is guarding. Can you tell us what you are guarding, please? We also heard a reference to a car accident or being hit by cars. Can you tell us more? Okay, I'm going to stop them there. Right, in the middle of that. I'm not sure if anyone saw it.
No, it wasn't in the middle of it. As soon as we stand still, it started popping in and out, in and out.
There was it a field mouse?
Huh? Two of them.
Two of them?
Yeah.
There's two field mice running around our feet. Literally running around our feet.
They were sort of braving to come in and out.
I just saw in the corner of my eye just run past my foot and under the table.
It was trying to decide to come in and out of the rock for about 20 minutes.
Was it?
Yeah.
Just sitting there.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So we're going to listen back. This is the spirit. Is the female with a young boy? Ask what era you're from. I'm sure I just heard a female voice there. What decade? Let me just go back just a little bit. ask what era you're from, please? What decade? What century?
Yeah, it's definitely a voice. There again.
Can you tell us what the last date you remember is, please? In earlier communication, we heard the lady is guarding. Can you tell us what you are guarding, please?
Oh my God, I'll hear it again.
We also heard a reference to a car accident or being hit by cars. Can you tell us more?
You had a reply to every question, Matt.
I'll tell you the problem here. Let me just turn my camera. You okay?
No word of a lie.
Yeah.
I've just seen a man and a woman holding hands.
Well, I thought you was about to say to me someone's coming in.
Yeah, because that's what I thought. Because I heard rustling over there, so I went to check.
Yep.
And it looked like a man and a woman holding hands. One was in an American World War II fighter suit.
Yep.
Like you know what they used to wear, the old goggles and things like that. And the lady was just in normal civilian clothes, just holding hands.
That's really weird because when we was there last time with Luke and David off camera, we saw two people. Well, I didn't personally, but Luke saw two people across that field.
We'll use that place, Infinite, when we do the connect.
It scared the life out of me because I thought someone was coming in to like.
Last time we was there, honestly, unfortunately it was off camera, but Luke and Kevin saw two people in that field and there was no one there.
And there's nothing there that could have.
I didn't want to stop the listening to the EVP, but all the way through that, Callum, I was waiting for Callum to say someone's coming because it's like he was waiting to tell me something, so I kept looking over to him. But
they're hearing, everyone's hearing.
That's interesting. We'll use that then for the connect experiment when we do that in a minute. We'll set up on a time.
Can we have the spirit box back on, Matt? Because I feel like they're really trying to communicate with you.
Right, let me listen back to this because your hearing back there is probably better than ours because the wildlife, all the birds and the cars passing is making it really difficult for me to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move as far away from everything that I can. We'll just listen back to this one because if it's on that one and this one, that'd be really good.
Yeah, guys, if you hear anything, let us know.
Can I ask you, Spirit, is the female with a young boy? Can I ask what era you're from, please? What decade? What century? Can you tell us what the last date you remember is, please? In earlier communication, we heard the lady is guarding. Can you tell us what you are guarding, please? We also heard a reference to a car accident or being hit by cars. Can you tell us more? Well,
Definitely 100% trying to come through. There's something there. It's definitely a male and a female, Matt. So I think you're better off putting that spirit box back on and letting them talk, because something's
okay. What I'll do, I'll walk around the site with the spirit box and ask the spirit to tell me where they want me to put the box, see if that works.
Because everyone's hearing something. Everyone's commenting saying they're hearing something. So I definitely think the spirit box. And guys, when we put the spirit box on, if you hear anything, or you think you can hear what it's saying, please comment and let us know. Also, while you're on the live, if you can share for us, that would be absolutely amazing, and hit that love button. It's our first investigation for a very, very long time, so make sure you share the love for the boys. Thank you very much. Right, so are you ready to go, Matt?
We are.
Yeah, right, okay.
Okay.
People's hand.
Hold on. He was hanged.
Officer.
I think as soon as I turned that on, it said he was hanged.
Yeah.
If anyone can confirm. I have a stupid question. Can a spirit transform into the two little mouse? I wouldn't have thought so. It'll be a new one for me, I must admit. Okay, spirit. Can you tell me where to stop, please? Beheaded. Can you turn that down a little bit for me? But when I first turned it on, I'm sure I heard it's been hanged. And I'm sure it just said beheaded.
I hope
Yeah, people heard it. Thank you, spirit.
Matt?
Yes.
That's good. Yes, beheaded, you're right.
Yeah, I heard that. But when I first turned it on, I'm sure it said he'd been hanged.
And then you said beheaded, and she said...
Okay. Right.
Should be in bed.
Should be in bed.
Should be in bed. It's not past my bedtime. It's early for me. I'm here to talk to you. Who was hanged? Or who was beheaded?
Incredibly cold.
Was anyone hanged on this site? Where would you like me to place this box?
Spirit, who were the two people that I saw earlier heading out?
Did you show yourself to Callum?
To the spirit that looked like an American fighter pilot. Are you still here? Did you serve this country? Didn't quite catch that. Can you repeat that from the spirit?
Matt, before you was doing the EVP and you said who was hurt in the car crash, I heard a woman's voice saying it was me. Okay, it seems to be one of the strongest energies for the site, and it makes a lot of sense because not far from here we know of a famous car accident. So if the female was with us that unfortunately passed away in the car crash, can you confirm your name? Andrew said, when you asked where shall I put the box, I'm sure it said, hold it. Okay. The box just said hold it as I was reading out the question.
Yes.
Piece of me, yes.
Don't keep trying to guess it. Right, because if you say something, it might put something in people's heads. So if we let the box do the work, then people at home can tell us what they hear. Okay, so thank you, Andrew. He heard put it by the tree. Now, there's a tree here. Not much of a tree, really.
When you was over there.
So I assume it was over here when I asked the question. So let's go and place the box over here. Imagine here somewhere. Is that better for you?
Spirit, whereabouts are you on this site? How many of you are with us?
We are. Who's we?
Are you the lady that showed yourself to me? She sounds German.
No. I'm intrigued to know more about you. Please come forward and tell us your name. Was you involved in the car crash?
Spirit, was you involved in the car crash?
Karen heard by hand. I came out. I came out this. I didn't catch the last bit.
Can you repeat that, Spirit?
Sure, I just heard I came out. Are you referring to the crash? Rob heard hold hand. Sarah heard Caroline. The energy is definitely stronger here.
Yeah. Spirit, what do you mean you came out of the crash?
We need to know more about the crash. What make of car? Can you tell us what make of car it was? Thank you, Stephen. Are you referring to in the crash? In the crash, did you come out of the car? Was you thrown from the car? In my hand. What's in your hand? Thank you so much for talking to us. Centuries, I heard that, Angel. Thank you. Withdrawn? Okay, I'm going to turn the box off. Thank you for talking to us. I want to set up another way for you to communicate and hopefully show yourself. Okay, so thank you for talking to us through the box.
Please don't.
I'm not going anywhere, I promise. I want to give you a way to show yourself. So thank you, and I'll speak to you in a minute. Hold that for me. That energy there has given us the location of where we're going to set up the next experiment. It's where Callum saw. Let me just flip the camera.
Can I just explain to him what I actually saw earlier?
Yeah, so where we ended up with the box, it was interesting because I was walking the site. You saw me walking.
Okay, can I just let you know, me and Kayleigh have just done some research because we heard about a bloke saying about a car crash. We've just found evidence of a car crash in 2015 down that road where a young lad died.
Okay, because every time we've come here, we've had a reference to that.
Yeah,
but we don't think it's related to the most famous one.
I don't know. I think you got a female and you got a male there, both talking about car crashes.
Yeah, well, as I said, I was walking the site asking where, and Andrew said he heard by the tree, which is where we placed the box. Exactly where we placed the box is where Callum saw.
Yeah, so when Dad was reviewing the EVPs, exactly where we placed the box, probably not even a foot away, was where I saw the two figures, where I saw the young lad in an American World War II pilot uniform.
Right, okay. Well, just set up your thing then, Matt.
Yeah, connect.
Yeah, we want to try and, I think we've got enough audio tonight, enough communication come through the box. And I'm interested.
Do that though and do a video review, I think, because we've got quite a lot there.
Yeah, and if we need to, we can set that up and then have the box on as well, so we can talk to them as well as ask them to show themselves. So if you want to give me 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, no worries.
Have a chat with people about the comments and I'll get ready.
All right, love, no worries.
Okay.
Wow, guys, that was really good, wasn't it? What do you think?
Definitely got a lot of
You're
evidence.
very respectful. Best we've seen in England. Thank you very, very much. That means a lot. Apart from me and my EVPs, of course. Of course. Well, thank you for joining us, guys. We haven't finished yet. Matt's just setting up another little experiment. We will, because of the amount of audio evidence we appear to have tonight, we will put together a review of tonight's evidence, which we'll do in the next couple of days. Great communication, absolutely. Do you know, that site has always given us fantastic communication, and I knew it'd be a good one to start with. Come back with a bang, as they say. It was so clear. It really, really was. So while we're waiting for Matt to come back on the live, I just want to say, guys, I just want to give a really, really big shout out to Nick Roth, who joined us the other day for a live. Big shout out to him and his crew. Thank you so much for joining us the other day. Much appreciated. Sending lots of love there. Hopefully Nick will join us again. You never know. Got a few more good guests coming up in the next couple of months, but I'm not telling you who. Right, are you ready? Can you hear me, Callum? Can you give me a thumbs up if you are ready? If you're not, I can see them in my little screen down the bottom.
No, his thumbs
they're not
down.
ready. That means Matt's playing. What's that say? You have my sign behind you. That's the Paranormal Shadows logo. Yeah. What else? Great stuff is what I do, communication. I love communicating. Absolutely love it. That was amazing with Nick. Yeah, it was. Oh my God.
You were so
Absolutely.
scared.
I wasn't scared
You
because
were
obviously we
scared.
worked with him and we knew him, we'd met him and stuff like that. So I wasn't scared. I was nervous of mucking up. That's why I let Matt do most of the talking. That's all it was. Are we ready?
Ready yet? No? Okay. I do take their time, don't they?
Technology.
You what?
Technology. It's a wonderful thing.
No,
Right,
we're
come back
fine,
up.
we're just-
Chat with Callum.
we are just getting
What's,
ready.
what's it like there tonight, Kels?
I don't know how to explain it. There's been points in this life where the temperature's just dropped. Like, it's quite a warm night tonight where we are, but there's been points where the temperature's just dropped. The energy's been immense at some points, especially during that last session that we just done.
And how are you feeling yourself?
At the minute, I feel a bit creeped out because of what I've seen. I sort of can't unsee them two standing there at the minute. It's almost like they want to be seen. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, if you've seen them in the past the same too, then maybe they're trying to get a message across that, you know, that they're there. But it's just, I don't know. I'm intrigued about this Connect camera. See if we can capture anything on there.
What's Luke saying, Kayleigh?
Right, bear with me.
Does it feel like an evil pilgrim?
Evil pilgrim itch. Yeah, but that's what it was like. That's what it was like last time. Stephen, Stephen, what did he say? Stephen
Wind
said,
me up.
Kayleigh has a voice. Go, you tell us, Steve.
Wind me up.
Okay.
Almost
That's
done?
just
You
gonna be the
ready?
final- Pardon?
You ready?
They are waiting. They are waiting. Lots of viewers.
Right. Okay.
Right, there we go.
How are we doing?
Are you ready?
Right, I have some equipment set up here. Callum, can you go and stand for me over there? Okay. So, let me explain. If you come back here a minute, Callum. Right, let me flip the camera and I'll show you what we've got. Okay. Bear with me. Now, I'm gonna
Right.
possibly... Oh, it will be fine. Okay, so what we got here, in that box is a camera, a torch. I'm going to show people what we're looking at. So as you saw earlier, it's pretty dark here. So these are the sarsen stones for the burial chamber. Okay, on the stones we've placed one now, which is a cat ball, and if there's any movement or vibration, it will trigger. And there's another one just there. Any vibrations, it will flash.
Stand up. Stay there.
Right, I need to come over.
No, it's the rock.
Okay, right, so here,
Matt,
Yeah.
before
Yes.
I said that, you said about the cat bowls. I just want to check that there's no wind there
No.
no, I mean, I'll show you
still, yeah?
the tops of the trees. Right.
I just wanted to check, because obviously it's people are going to ask if it's going to...
No, I mean, for the cat balls to go off, it takes a fair bit of vibration. Let me see if I can trigger one by kicking the stone.
If I blow it.
No, stay there. That's me kicking the stone, and it's not triggering it.
Right, okay. No, I
Right.
just wanted to check that no wind, that was all. Okay.
No, I don't go off that easy. So,
It has to be physically moved.
yeah, it's more of a vibration or movement of the ball. Right, so here, not yet, we have a Windows 10 tablet, and it's running a Connect camera, just a standard Xbox 360 Kinect camera. Okay, so the way the Kinect works, it looks for a human shape or something that resembles a human shape. As soon as it detects that, if you go and stand over there, you'll see it's going to map out that is Callum. Okay, so on that view, it's going to map the figure. In this one, you can see there's a bit more detail to Callum's shape and the stones.
Probably seen that on Ghost
Okay.
Hunters.
So there is equipment out there. They call it the SLS, but this is just the Kinect. It's looking for human shapes or figures.
Matt, can I ask, can we have
Yes.
the box running as well as that?
That's what I'm going to do. Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm going to place the box.
On the stone?
No, because it's going to be too. I need people to see the screen. So pull that. Put those back in there. Pull that over here.
Did it run it?
Right, you have to take it off of that because the speaker.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, we've got the box next to us here.
There we go.
Okay, Spirit, as promised, we are back to talk to you again. But this time we've got a camera to show yourself.
Why?
We'd like you to show yourself just so you can prove to us that you are here. Turn it up a little bit. We are here this evening to give you a chance to show us that there is life once our energy leaves our physical body.
You must run.
We're not going to run. We are not going anywhere. As a river. Can I ask Spirit just once, please?
Matt,
Yes.
that's just said, you said, I'm not going to run, and then Matt said, you'll regret it.
Okay. I thought it said something river, but
No, he said, you'll regret it.
okay.
Shut up.
Shut up, it just said. Okay, Spirit, I'm going to ask once more, please. Can you tell us your name? Or use our energy to show yourself standing by the stones.
Do you not like us being here, Spirit? What's on your conscience?
Regret it. People, yeah. Thank you. Karen heard river. I'll make a deal with you, Spirit. It's concrete.
It's country, I thought it said.
Country. Okay. I'll make a deal with you. If you show yourself to me once, just once on this camera, I will leave shortly after. Karen heard unconscious.
Yeah, very public.
Very public. Okay, so it's country. I think we're getting the young female from the car crash again. Just from those few replies. Unconscious. Callum, do me a favour.
Yeah.
Right, just so you don't get confused at home, I'm going to ask Callum to stand in front of the camera and then ask Spirit to to touch his hand and join him. So you're about to see Callum. You're about to see Callum appear on the camera. There he is.
All spirits nearby.
Right, if you stand to the side a little bit. Yeah, a bit more. Just there. Hold your hand out.
Come join me. Come hold my hand. Come on, spirit. I offer you no harm. I offer you help and peace. Come hold my hand. Come join me. Let me feel you touch my hand. The female we've been talking to all night. Come touch my hand. Let me know you're really here. My hand is out for you. Come take it. Come stand next to me or behind me. I want to feel you around me. My hand is like shivering cold.
Is your hand cold?
Really cold. Who is that holding my hand?
And the church.
Who's holding my hand, spirit?
Put your hand out to the side. That's it.
Come on, spirit. Do you know what the odd thing is?
What?
The hand that was freezing cold.
The box just said, I was never forgotten. I'm sure it said.
The hand I'm holding out isn't even the cold one.
Okay.
This
I can see the other side of you, so. Steve said swap places with Callum. We can try. Callum, do you want to come and keep it quite close because it gets too bright? I'm going to sit on the stone.
Okay. Yep, you're mapped out. Spirit, go see Matt. Detailed. Come hold Matt's hand.
I'll offer you my hand.
Go. You've just been unmapped completely out of nowhere. There you go.
Come take my hand. Right. Turn it down a minute. Okay, right, what I'm going to do, just turning my camera. Okay, right, what I'm going to do, because we have been live for an hour and 15 minutes. So, Shell, if you want to come back on just for a second. Look at this sky. How stunning the sky is, look.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Right, what I want to do, Shell, because we've been live for an hour and 15 now, so I'm going to leave the setup that we've got.
Whoa. That just said he was shot.
He was shot.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to leave that set up. I'm going to stick my headphones on and my blindfold. Okay. I'm going to stand just by the rocks, by the sarsen stones, and I'm going to do the sensory deprivation.
What,
Okay.
we're going to see you on the map out, yeah?
Yeah, hopefully I'll probably stand. I'll stand with them on. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to have my eyes covered. I'm going to have headphones on. I'm going to use the PSB 11 plugged into the headphones. So all I'm going to hear is an FM spirit box through the headphones. I'm not going to be able to hear what the box is saying.
You said I was on the section.
I'm not going to be able to hear the questions being asked.
Right,
I'm going to remove those two senses, and hopefully it's going to heighten my senses such as touch. So if you guys that end want to ask questions,
Yeah, get your questions in, guys.
all right, so But what I'm asking is for spirit to touch me, touch my arms, touch my head, touch my shoulders, and then hopefully you'll be able to see me react to where I'm being touched. Okay?
Yeah.
So does that make sense your end?
Yeah, go for it.
Right, so I'm going to get the headphones on. I'll get the spirit box hooked up and get ready. Do you want to take this, Callum?
Yep.
Going to flip the camera. Okay.
Okay, so while Dad quickly gets set up, while he was talking to you guys about what the experiment was, I heard two main things come through the spirit box. Quite a deep male voice had said he was shot. And then shortly after, a female voice came back through and said I was on the section. I'm not sure if that means section in a hospital. She was maybe considered crazy or something like that. You heard it too as well, Andrew. Yeah, it's quite a predominant male voice as well. I'm not sure where it came from, but it just came out of nowhere. You've heard windscreen. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of references to a car crash tonight from the male and female voices. It seems to be the same two male and female voices.
Okay, so is Dad nearly ready, Kels?
He's just putting the headphones on. He's just sorting a couple of bits out.
Hope you're well, love.
That torch.
Hi, Ashton.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us from the Philippines. We're
Right.
getting that set up in an experiment.
Right, okay, you ready? So, as I said, I'm going to stand by the stones because I think that's the place here that we're going to get the activity. Got the USB 11 hooked up to the headphones. Right, so all I'm going to hear, I'm going to start a really fast sweep on the box.
I'm going to laugh, the spirit box just said.
Okay, so I'm going to unplug the headphones and turn it up. That's what I'm going to hear. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing in the headphones. I'm going to put that in my pocket. I'm not going to touch it. Right, I'm going to pull this over my eyes. And you guys, our spirit, I want it to last 5 minutes, Callum. Okay?
Right.
So if you come and let me know.
I'll tap you on the knee quite heavily.
Yeah, tap one of my legs. Okay. And let me know it's done.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to hear or see you. You stand that side. Keep this light on.
I'll be here with the spirit box.
Keep that light on.
Yeah.
Because people need to see if I do get touched.
You'll be
I'm
pointing.
pointing to where I'm feeling it, if I feel it. Okay, and if anything comes up on the Connect, you need viewers to be able to see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to pull this over the eyes and get in place.
Oh, we can't see you over there.
Aaron, sorry to hear that, my love.
Out here.
So soon.
No.
You can turn that light up. There's a dial on the side. Other side.
Yeah, you can see it stones now if you go
So
back.
are we not watching on the Connect then?
Yeah, you will be, don't worry.
Right, and we're mapped out.
On the Connect right now, yeah.
Yes.
Right, can you show the Connect then, Callum?
So if anything comes up on the Connect, all right, so 5 minutes, please.
5
Time
minutes.
on there.
Yeah. Right, it's 17 past now, so
Right, I'm putting the headphones on.
yeah,
So I'm not going to hear you.
he's all set up for the experiment now.
Wait for him
There
to
we
do
go.
this. That's it, he's done.
Right, I'm going to turn up the spirit box a little bit so we can
Can you turn
communicate.
the light off, Callum? Can you turn the
We need it to see Dad.
No, we can see Dad on the map out.
Calling out to all spirit. Matt is standing over by the stones. Go touch him in a part of his body.
Callum,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be asking the questions.
Okay, go for it. I'm just calling out.
Okay, guys, put the questions in. Can you, Spirit, if you can hear my voice, can you please touch Matt on his head? Can you touch his head? Can you fix his head? Can you touch his head for me? Spirit, can you tell me through the box so you can hear me? Can you touch Matt's head for me? Affect his hands. Don't touch Matt's hands.
Look how cold it's just gone around Dad's body there. Look,
Yeah, I can see it.
his knee, his legs. Look,
Can you touch his hands for me, Spirit?
he just felt something in his leg, his arm. There we go. Look, the box said I touched you, Matt.
Can you affect his other hand? Affect his other hand for me. Affect his
Okay. His head. There you go.
Spirit, what are you touching? Can you affect Matt for me?
His left arm again, left hand.
Can you touch the other hand?
His head again.
Ask Spirit if that's him touching him.
Sorry.
Ask Spirit if that's them touching him.
Spirit, can you confirm with me? Is that you touching Matt? Spirit, are you touching Matt? Is his hand again? Spirit, did you just touch his hand?
Is that camera still? Spirit, try and affect Matt's head for me. Let him know he's there. He can't see you, he can't hear you.
Okay, we've got 1 minute before we wrap it up. It's nearly 5 minutes, so.
Spirit, through the spirit box that Matt is listening to, can you tell him what you're doing to him? Hold the phone close to the spirit.
Okay, gonna wrap it up there. It's been the 5 minutes that Dad's comfortable with, so.
All right, get him then.
Right, well, I'll give him a quick interview, see how he feels. His arm again, look.
His other arm again this time.
Okay, so how did that feel for you?
It was different than last time. Turn the light down just a little bit.
Do you want to turn that spirit box off?
I will in a second. Turn the light down just for a minute. It was a different experience to the last time we done it. Last time I just had white noise. This time I had a sweeping spirit box. And what I was finding, I don't know if what I felt was anything to do with the questions asked. So, but before we get to that, what I was getting was.
We can't see you.
What I was getting was what I thought sounded like spirit coming through the box, telling me. So when I felt my feet and lower ankles, it was like a sensation of like pins and needles.
Yeah.
Okay, so but then I heard through the box feet.
Okay.
Okay, so that's when I reacted to it. I heard shoulder and neck at times, but most commonly it was my left arm. My forearm was it was a different sensation in my arm. It was more of intense cold.
Yeah.
Just in one spot from my wrist to my forearm was very cold. So it was different to last time, different experience. But how was it your side? Because
So we had, obviously, I did a quick call out before Mum started asking questions. Mum then started asking questions. The first thing we tried to get them to do was touch your arms and your hands.
okay,
Took a couple of minutes, as you probably know, before you felt anything.
I didn't feel anything for the first few
Yeah.
minutes.
As soon as that happened, we then asked them to touch your head.
Okay.
And you
I
felt
definitely
something on your head.
on it was top of my head there on the back, and it was like a brushing sensation, like just on the back like that.
Yeah. We also heard your name come through our spirit box a few times.
Okay.
And Mum, at one point, didn't you say tell him through the spirit box what you're doing to him?
Yeah.
Well, before you
Why?
say any more, aside from where I felt anything, I heard 3 times through the box, leave.
Right.
From my right ear, I was hearing a female cry.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
like almost like a wail.
But all we heard on our spirit box was male, no female through
I
it.
heard female in my right ear, and it's like a wailing noise lasting for 2 to 3 seconds.
Yeah.
2 or 3 times I heard that, and then in the last minute I heard evil.
Wow.
All right, so
Okay.
I don't know if any of that's relevant, but
Okay.
that's what I heard.
What was you going to say, Mum?
Right. I'm just going to go back 2 seconds because people did hear quite a lot. Yeah, people heard get out.
Okay. Well, I heard leave a few times.
Yeah, they heard get out. I'm here.
Yeah, I was trying to focus on really concentrating on where I might be getting touched.
Okay, so Andrew also said male voice said sister and a female voice said church.
Church again.
Church. We had church before I put that on. Someone did put in the comments under church.
Right.
I think that might have been Karen.
Okay.
So
Yes, told him to leave, growl. Yeah, I heard get out.
yeah, the longer I went on in the last minute, I definitely heard leave for the 3rd time, and then evil, and then the female cry was almost consistent all the way through.
I feel like
Someone's asked, are you at the Henge? No, but the stones are believed to come from the same place as Stonehenge, Matt, isn't that right?
They're sarsen stones. Where they come from, I don't know. But
They
where
are
we are,
stones at Stonehenge, though, aren't they?
I believe so. I know of 4 sites in Kent that are Long Barrow sites.
Matt, we can't see you.
Sorry?
We can't see you.
I know, that's because it's pitch black here. So, yeah, it's just one of the 4 Long Barrow sites here. So, yeah, where the stones come from, I don't 100% know without looking into it.
Okay, so what do you want to do now? Do you want to leave it there? And go
Yeah,
back
I'm going to wrap up there because I have got equipment all over the place. Unfortunately, we haven't had the cat balls go off at all. But I think the communication has been awesome tonight, and then that's enough for me to go away.
Go back. We still have unfinished business. I don't think we've got any answers. I think when the weather gets warmer again, what we need to do is go back and do a live for maybe a couple of hours there, and do what you do tonight, but drag it out a little bit. So the sessions are a bit longer. You didn't give that spirit box long enough tonight, I don't think.
Well, if you want to give me 2 minutes, I can put stuff away and do one more with the box before we go.
Because if anything, I've got more.
I think that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Okay, right. Give me 2 minutes. Let me get some stuff away because the moisture here is getting quite bad, so I need to get equipment in the box. But we'll set up the Ouija box once more and we run it for a few more minutes before we go.
Brilliant.
All right.
Yeah, no worries. I'll give you a minute.
See you in a minute.
All right, love. Wow. What did you think? That was brilliant, wasn't it? I think it's definitely somewhere I want to go back, and they're going to put the spirit box on in a minute just to see if we can get any more answers, because I'm quite intrigued as to what's going on, and I do believe that there are spirits there that may need help, and I will try and help them. Excuse me. But I am really excited to be back out investigating again. I've missed you guys something mad. It's been very lonely. And I've managed to convince this one to get involved as well. She's a little bit older now, so that's all cool.
Just about got me into it.
Nearly. David and Luke are still about. We've got the lovely Karen and Steve. They're still about. The lovely Rob. All the team are still together. Unfortunately, due to social distancing, we're finding it very, very difficult at the moment, obviously, to get out. But we are going to try over the weekend. Obviously, keeping 2 meters apart. Join up with Steve and Karen to do an investigation. Hopefully, that'll be a good one. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm glad we're back, Nicola. It's been a long time. It feels like forever. When I use the dictaphone, I connect in the mic. I've got something in the pipeline for that. I've got something coming. Oh, we are so pleased to see you guys off so long. Do you know, it felt so long. It's felt so long. I can't wait to get back on the field. I just wanted to try it out like this tonight. Obviously because there was a lot going on with experiments and stuff. Right, should we just go back and check up on the guys?
Yeah. You ready?
Just about. Dad's just packing up the cat balls. We're about to carry the box back over to the tree where the energy was earlier.
Just got to put my balls away.
Yeah, he's just got to put his balls away, as he keeps saying.
Yeah, we will review the evidence for tonight as well, and we will make another video. Yeah, Rob, absolutely. We will make another video reviewing any evidence that we've got tonight.
Tonight has left me with so many more questions than I had in the first place.
Do you know, every time we go there, we'll walk away with more questions, and we will get to the bottom. I will find a form of communication and get to the bottom of that place, because
I am so intrigued about this lady right now, and this car crash comments as well. I want to know what's going on. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely have to do some research.
It's a job for you while you're not at school or college, should I say? Get the kids on it, that's what I say. Yeah, we've got so much coming up. We're really, really excited. And obviously, once they lift restrictions a little bit more, we'll have a lot more. So how close is he to being ready before we can have this spirit box on?
Well, we are ready, pretty much.
Okay.
The camera.
Your dad, Kate. So we're going to do one last spirit box session for you guys to see if we can get any answers. So if you've got any questions, get them up and we'll put them up for you.
Hello again, Spirit. Are you still here?
Unfortunately, we need to leave soon.
Under the surface.
Under the surface.
Under the surface. Earlier, we had to comment under the church.
What's under the surface? Spirit, tell us what's under the surface.
What was that? Did you hear that? That was like a moan or growl.
Front line.
Did something just growl at us?
You know, I think it's
Spirit, what was that?
Matt?
Yeah.
When you said, did you just growl at us? And that woman just said yes.
Okay, thank you. Are you angry with us now because we're leaving? Have we upset you? I promise we will be back. I promise. If there's
Just a lady standing between the trees walking over us.
If there's anything we can do to help, we will do all we can.
Just behind the fence, outside. The exact same ladies earlier without the man.
Okay. Can we please ask the lady that we keep seeing to come and join us? Come stand with us.
Spirit, why do you keep showing yourself to me? Do you like being seen?
Come and touch one of us.
Who's that? What was that? Someone was walking up that path. 30 years.
30,
Wait.
30 years and wait. Thank you. Do you often show yourself to people driving by? Do you show yourself to people in the cars? People hearing go now. There he is, wait. Come closer.
I thought I just said you're done.
When someone told us earlier we need to run, can you make us run? Do something to make us run. Make a noise.
It's called your knob.
Push one of us. Lots of people heard wait. Possibly because where I stood was the exit. So maybe they thought we was going to leave.
Is there anything you want to tell us before we leave?
Get out.
Get out.
Get out. If we leave, please leave. Okay. I promise we will be back. Is that okay?
Matt,
Yes.
I just heard, please leave, this is the spirit world.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, let me ask, based on that reply, let me ask one more thing. If you said this is the spirit world, is this a portal? Is this a place? Is this a place you can move between the spirit world and our world?
Is this a portal for you, spirits? Redemption.
Redemption. Who needs redemption? You or us? Okay, spirit. We're going to leave. We're going to leave you in peace. We will be back. But thank you for your communication. Thank you for helping us this evening. Goodbye.
Thank you, Spirit. Love and light.
Okay.
Wow.
That was good.
Wow, wow, wow. Do you know, every time we go back there, the communication is just better and better, isn't it?
It's just getting stronger every time. It's a strange place, but
I think me and you need to get back there one night, just on our own.
I keep seeing this lady.
He looks
Yeah.
so creepy.
Just because I'm picking so much up just sitting here, but I don't want to say anything. But I need to get there and do my thing. I'm
yeah,
itching
definitely.
now.
I'm standing here. Everyone knows I'm not sensitive. I'm not psychic. So without the equipment, I wouldn't know what we're amongst. But
how does it feel to you there now?
it feels calmer than it did earlier.
Right, okay.
I don't know if that's because we've had some communication with them, but it feels calm. It feels relaxed.
I just want to walk over to where I see this lady every time.
I don't feel on edge. Do you?
I do.
You do. You
Since
do.
I've
So
seen that lady again, yeah.
we got different emotions, but I don't feel on edge. I feel quite relaxed. I could easily sit down and just enjoy the.
Well, Angel just said you are so respectful. I wasn't being pushed, but you do need to close. You're a very good group. Well done. Blessed to all have found.
Thank you, Angel. It's difficult sometimes to know. We want to keep going for lots of evidence, but at the same time, we've got to be respectful and stop when they ask us to. So it's finding that middle ground. But thank you to all that tuned in. Just quickly before I go, this Wednesday is Shelley's birthday.
Oh, God.
All right. So for anyone
It's not.
in the chat, if you can just
And Steve.
wish Shelley and also Steve, part of PSI team, Steve's birthday this Wednesday. Just wish Shell happy birthday for us.
Fine.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. And we'll be back again real soon. Weekend. All right, so I'll leave it to you, Shell, if you want to close up, say goodbye. Thank you all again. See you all later.
See you later, guys.
See you later, guys. Yes, Lorraine.
Bye.
See you guys. See you soon. Can you put a comment?
Bye.
And then put us back up. There we go, guys. Yes, I am a medium. Happy 25th birthday. Thank you. Yes, I do readings as well, Lorraine. Some nights on here we do like card readings if we can't get out and stuff like that. So, oh bless you. Thank you. Oh bless you.
We'll say happy birthday.
Oh, don't. You're gonna make me blush. It's not till Wednesday. Bless you. Thank you all so much for joining in tonight. We will be back out on Saturday with Karen and Steve. Can you put that back up, please? So daughter's got the mouse, so she's clicking here, there and everywhere. So I can... Okay, guys. So we're going to leave it there. I want to thank you all again for joining us, and we will be back out over the weekend. I've got to get over the birthday booze. Not that I'm going to be drinking. So again, thank you all so much. Thoroughly enjoyed tonight. Can't wait to get out myself over the weekend. Love and light to all. If you've got any questions, please message us. It's really not a problem. We're here to answer your questions, and if we can help you in any way. Also, Matt will be making some more boxes. I'm going to make sure of it. So if you're interested in one, make sure you give us a message. Love and light to you all. Good night.
Bye.